If you're thinking about joining eXp, maybe you're a new agent, you're not sure what brokerage to join or where to go or what to do next, or maybe you're an agent who's just stuck in their business. You need a change, you need to go to that next level, and you're considering joining eXp Realty. Watch this video because I'm going to go over why my spouse and I chose eXp 2 years ago as new agents and why we've continued to stay here and how we've grown and maximized on this amazing opportunity. We did a lot of research. So I'm going to share that research with you. And my goal is that you'll make an educated guess on what's right for you and to be able to get the right information. There's a lot of misinformation, fragmented information, misconceptions of eXp Realty. I want to go over some of those things and share with you what attracted us and what keeps us here. So make sure you stay to the end because I got some really great things that we give for agents who partner with us on top of the value that eXp has that just blows the training out of the water. So make sure you stay to the end. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Sharman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 15 years of marketing experience specializing in web design, SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you'd like to learn more about these topics, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release a new training and you can grow with me. So today we're going to dive in on why I chose eXp Realty as my brokerage, my spouse and I, and why we've continued to stay here for over 2 years. And I want to kind of share some of the research that we did. We're going to talk about some misconceptions, a little bit longer video. And I just want to have a conversation with you so you can make an educated guess on whether this brokerage is right for you. It's not for everybody, and that's okay. Indifferent of what other eXp agents say, it's not for everybody, and that's all right. So I want to give you a little bit of my background. I never really had my eye on real estate. I've always wanted to have my real estate license. I've done some kind of house flipping and things like that. But I never considered that. My career has always been marketing. Done it for 15 years. I've owned my own company for the last 10 years. So marketing is my thing. I love it. My spouse was in property management and wanted to make a career switch, and they liked that I had the flexibility of owning my own business, wanted to get out of that corporate life. So decided to get their real estate license. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'll get my license too, because I know he would get it faster if I were to get mine too. And then if he ever needed help, I'm able to help him out. And we can do this as a team thing. I'm sure it was going to be easier for taxes. So I ended up getting my license. We got a 2-for-1 deal and we got our license. And I ended up getting my license first because I had the flexibility to study and do it faster while he was working his 40-hour job. And, you know, in the process of trying to figure out what brokerage we were going to go with before we got licensed, I came across eXp. I had some people that I knew that were there. So I decided to do my investigation, which if you know me, I tend to dive deep into that rabbit hole. And I just started searching the good, the bad, the ugly, everything about eXp. And the moment I saw the business model of eXp, I knew this was the brokerage for us. It's a true business model. And it's one thing, I have a lot of friends and family who are realtors, and they get stuck in their business, and a lot of them don't have a business. They're self-employed. So if they don't make a deal, guess what? They're not paying bills. A true business, no matter if you work for yourself or not, a true business, if you were to step back, the business would continue to make money and without your presence. And so a lot of realtors do not have their own business. They're self-employed because the moment they're not there to do a deal, guess what? They don't make money. And we knew we wanted to be brokers so we could have a team doing things. And when we saw eXp, we just knew that this was the brokerage for us. So the first thing that I want to cover after giving you some of that background is a lot of the misconceptions of eXp. So I want you to clear your mind, forget everything you heard, because a lot of it's wrong anyways, because people don't do their homework. They just get so excited to share information about eXp. A lot of it's wrong. So a lot of misconceptions about eXp is that it's a recruiting brokerage, and that is far from the truth. We just literally had come out that we're one of the top brokerages, like the #1 brokerage for transaction side of the business. Per agent, we do more transactions than any other brokerage. And the misconception is that everybody here just recruits. And the actual truth is about 88% of our brokerage produces and doesn't recruit. Only 12% that you see in videos and things like that, or people knocking down your door, sending you text messages or DMs, those are the people that are recruiting. And a lot of them do it wrong. They give out wrong information. They're pushy. And that is just not how it's meant to be done. So for me, I just present the facts, and everybody's got to see if this is the right model for them, for their family, and things like that. So throw all those notions away of what you've heard about eXp and listen to what drew me to eXp, and hopefully one of these points will speak to you and allow you to join this brokerage. So one of the main reasons we decided to come to eXp was because it's a true business model. Like I told you, I've been in business for myself, owning my own marketing company, owning photo booth companies and things like that. I've been doing that for over 10 years. And I know that a true business model is a business that you do not have to be present for it to make money. You have other employees or systems in in place that will continue to make money if you are not physically there or physically able. So if you're on vacation or you're taking time off for family, your business will continue to make money. The problem was that I saw with friends that are realtors and family that if they didn't work, they didn't make money. And it was kind of the same thing in my marketing business for a while, that if I wasn't building websites, I'm not making money because I didn't have a team. So you got to put systems in place. And a lot of realtors don't have that. They don't have true ownership of their business, and they're not business owners. And a lot of people get pissy when I say that, but it's true. You're self-employed until you have a system in place where deals can still go through, whether that's a team or you own a brokerage. Then you don't have a true business model. You're just self-employed. And a lot of times, a lot of realtors are unemployed. And when we saw this true business model, like they say, once you see it, you can't unsee it. I knew eXp was for us because it's something that we were looking for. We knew we wanted to be brokers, but in Texas, you got to be licensed for, I believe it's 5 years, and then you can start becoming a broker. I didn't want to wait that long. If you know me, I like to do things quick and build big. And I knew we could do this with eXp, because one of the things that eXp allows you to do to start owning a business right away is to have multiple streams of income. And one of those streams of income is in the form of stock ownership in the company. So if you, every year, your anniversary year, you do your first transaction with eXp, you get money in the form of stock. Right now, it's about $200 worth of stock, and you get that every year for doing your first transaction. If you have an agent who does their first transaction or does the transaction, you get $400 in stock. So you're starting to own the company. And I know people who have stock who make multiple six figures off of that stock. So it was just something that we could not pass up because no other brokerage is doing that, and they're not paying agents the way they should be paid. The one thing that you'll hear over and over again with eXp is that you can make and keep more of your money here for doing the same thing you're doing at another brokerage. And that was powerful to me, is to have the stock ownership, get stock awards on a regular basis, and it allows us to build an organization right away, which we're going to talk about later, called revenue share. All right, another reason that we joined eXp was because of the Icon program. When I saw the Icon program, and it's basically once you've capped, which here on the US and Canada side is $16,000, once you've paid in your cap, you've done about another 20 transactions after that, you can become an Icon agent, and you can get all of the cap that you paid in, that $16,000, back in the form of stock. So obviously, if the stock does well, you're going to make more money off of that stock. And to me, that was crazy, because what brokerage is giving you that money back? Even if you go to a flat fee shop, you don't get to keep 100% of your money. You're still paying fees. You're still doing stuff like that. But eXp allows you to keep 100% of your money, especially for those who are top producers, who are killing it. They can make a ton of money here at eXp for doing the same thing they're already doing at another brokerage. So I love the Icon program here. And on top of that, once you become an Icon, like I said, you get more stock ownership, you get more accolades, you can start giving back and teach. And that's the great thing about some of the training that we'll talk about later, is it's all done by Icon agents, top producers, top people in their fields, not by some guy that is a so-called real estate coach or a mentor that hasn't sold real estate in 15 years, still living in the glory days, even though we're in modern times for lead generation. So we get really great training by top icon performers. So if you're a top producer, this is definitely the place for you. Another big reason that we chose eXp, because we did get our license during COVID. Wasn't in the height of COVID, but it was in January of 2021 as things were starting to open back up. But I was impressed with eXp's cloud-based or virtual brokerage, because I was like, how does that even work? And as I was watching traditional brokerages literally flounder because they got stopped dead in their tracks because they weren't used to doing things virtually. Offices were closed. You couldn't congregate there. People were working from home. eXp agents were like, we've been doing this since the beginning. So that really kind of set a very big impression for me, especially since I've been a business owner for 10 years. I'm used to working from home. So how could this work for us? And I didn't want to spend time in the car, especially here in Houston. Traffic is horrible. And we were able to save time by literally tuning into eXp World, which is just an online metaverse before Meta even considered to be around with Facebook. We had our own metaverse and our own virtual campus that you could literally walk around in kind of like a Sims world and with your avatar and go get brokerage help. I don't think I've ever waited more than 5 minutes for a broker. We have over 6 brokers sitting in there. And the best thing about eXp's cloud-based brokerage, you have access to over 900 employees. In our brokerage here in Texas, I know we have at least over 6 brokers that are available. We have a transaction team that's available to answer questions. You go get tech support, accounting, go to virtual trainings. You can listen from your phone. It's just, the possibilities are limitless. With eXp World. And it is a slight learning curve, especially if you're using to a traditional brick and mortar office. But for me, why would I want to pay all of those fees to a brick and mortar office when I know I don't want to go in there? I don't want to be there. And people think that they're going to grow their business there. You're not. If you pay attention to top producers, they're in the field showing houses, meeting with clients at coffee shops or their homes because they're doing a listing appointment. You're not in the office, so why pay for it? Now, if you feel like, hey, I need an office, eXp provides an office for free. People think we don't have offices. We actually do. We have a contract with Regus. You can go to any Regus office in the country as long as there's a location in your city. I think in Houston we have over 20. You can go and get an office for a day, and it's free of charge in the community areas. So we do have offices. So if you want to meet a client there on their side of town, don't want to go to a coffee shop, you can totally do that. And you can even get your own private office, even at a discount through eXp's contract with the Regus offices. All right, another big reason that we chose eXp and kind of piggybacking off of the cloud-based brokerage is the technology and resources that you get here. Not only do we get eXp World that I told you about, where we can go around, virtually walk around, get the answers we need literally in the matter of minutes without leaving our office or our home office. But we get a plethora of technology and tools. One of those being KV Core, which is the top real estate platform out there. And with KV Core, you're able to have an IDX website. You're able to generate leads. It even has tools built in to help you with Google ads, Facebook ads. You can even build out your own website and connect it. It is just a powerful tool that really helps agents build and grow their database and also nurture that database and convert those leads into clients. You can build landing pages, squeeze pages. There's just so much out there with KV Core, and a lot of brokerages are taking notice. And I saw recently, several months ago, that Remax is even coming over to start using KV Core. We even have the 360 Home app, which allows clients to download your app to search for homes, chat with you, find out how much their home's worth, and really keep them plugged in, and you keeping kind of an alert on where they're at on their journey of looking for a home. Agents, I don't think, can really build their business without it. For the ones that truly understand how this amazing platform works, it's just going to change the game in your real estate business. On top of that, we have SkySlope for our transaction management. We just have so much technology, and it's growing. Where we were 2 years ago when I started and where we are now is blowing me away. And I can see that this brokerage is really technology forward, which is you need to be. If you look at any traditional brick and mortar business, it's been taken out by digital. So if you look at something like taxis, it's been taken out by Uber, traditional storefronts replaced by Amazon, Blockbuster taken out by Netflix, So that is the wave of the future. And eventually a lot of traditional brick and traditional brick and mortar type brokerages are going to have to catch up. And they're starting to notice and they're starting to catch up. But the problem is eXp's light years ahead of them. So if you're looking for the right technology, the right systems to help you grow your business, this brokerage is for you. All right, probably one of the biggest reasons that we joined eXp as new agents was because of the training. I saw the amount of training that was available and I was just blown away. I interviewed with other brokerages and they told us that, that the broker and the trainer and the mentor were there. You're talking 3, 4, maybe 5 people max support system. Heard horror stories of people that is about a 24 to 48 hour turnaround, especially if it's on the weekends. Don't expect to hear from your broker. That at these other brokerages, they couldn't get the support they need. And this is a common question I get from a lot, or common problem I get a lot from agents that I talk to. And so I knew eXp was it for us. They have over 80 plus hours of live training a week. And like I told you, that training's done by icon agents. It's not done by some guy that retired, not doing transactions anymore, hasn't done a transaction in 15 years. This is from people that are currently doing it, sharing exactly what they're doing to build their business. And because of this kind of collaborative environment that we have, they're not holding back. They're not, trying to compete with you. We're all here to help each other grow. We're all in different markets, and that's the beauty of it. We can help each other. And like I said, those 80 plus hours are from either icon agents who are top producers or professionals in their industry. So whether it's a marketing professional, web design, any type of sales funnels, production training, agent attraction training, you can find the training that you need to grow your business at eXp. And if you hear an agent saying that they couldn't get support or that the training wasn't that good, it's because they were lazy and they didn't plug in. And that's just harsh, but it is the truth to me because the resources are there. They just didn't work it. And so for the training for us was super important because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know if we were doing the right thing. We didn't, if you remember taking your real estate classes, all those laws and everything they teach you, it doesn't teach you how to do the business. It doesn't teach you how to work with clients, what contracts to fill out, how to fill them out, how to do deals. But at eXp, you can get that training. Not only do we have that 80 plus hours of live training a week, we have tons of state training, at least on the Texas side. We have contract training, Mastery Monday, and then we have our state meetings on Tuesday. And there's just always training to be had. Wherever you're at in your business, you can find training and help for. And like I said, we have the cloud that's open to us that we can log in and literally get an answer. And we have over 900 employees, not 5, 900 employees where we can bank off their expertise. And there's no limit to where you can grow because there's always experience around the corner. So no matter where you're at in the business, if you need training, especially as a new agent, this to me is the only brokerage for you. So one of the biggest things that got me excited about eXp was this rev share model, this revenue share. This is where everybody comes in. All eXp does is recruit. It's a pyramid scheme. It's multi-level. It's all horse manure. Because if you think about a traditional brokerage, that is a pyramid scheme. You have the owners of the company at the top. Then you have those international owners. Then you have regional owners. Then you have maybe your city or, state brokers, owners, and then you have the agents. It's literally a pyramid. At eXp, we're all parallel, and we literally are owners of the company. We can build organizations from day one, and we get compensated for that. We get paid the same thing that you would do at a normal brokerage, and let me prove it. If you were at a brokerage and an agent, somebody that just got their license said, hey, how do you like working at your brokerage? You're going to refer your brokerage, right? You're not going to tell them to go somewhere else because they're going to look at you. Why didn't you go there? Unless you're secretly about to jump ship. But what do you get for that? Now, at other brokerages, they do have some type of compensation. It's pennies, but because it's profit sharing. So profit sharing is whatever profits are left over, you get a percentage of that. With rev share, we don't get a percentage of profits, we get a percentage of the revenue. So the revenue is right off the top before they use any of that money to pay bills or compensate agents. And the best part is that rev share percentage that we get for attracting that agent, it's not paid out of the agent's portion, it's paid out of eXp's portion. eXp has dedicated to give 50% of their revenue back to agents, and that's amazing. No other brokerage is doing that. And that's why they're an agent-centric brokerage. And so if you're on an 80-20 split, the agent keeps 80%, and then the 20% goes to eXp. And out of that 20%, I would get paid for the agent that I attracted, and so on. And I can build a organization 7 layers deep. So if I bring on an agent and they bring on 2 agents and that agent brings on an agent, I'll get paid 7 layers deep from that organization. And that's passive income. That's income that you're not working for. So that's how you're able to build a true business here at eXp. And that's something that really drew me here, is that I can do the same thing I'm going to do at another brokerage and get paid more here. On top of it, I can leave this business to my family. At another brokerage, you can't do that. The moment you stop selling, you stop making money. If you're a brokerage owner, the moment you decide you don't want to do it anymore, you need to sell your brokerage. I can literally hold my license and just maintain my license, stop selling, and I can live off my rev share when I get to that point. I have friends in here that are making 5, 6 figures, 7 figures in their rev share each month and are able to live off that and be able to slow down on deals and help agents build their business with their expertise and experience. And the best part is I can leave this to my family. So if my spouse and I were to unfortunately pass away, we can leave this to our future kids, or my mom, my dad, my brothers, my cousins, anybody that we wanted to leave it to. We can leave up all the hard work that we did. We can leave to them. They have 18 months to get a real estate license anywhere. And once they get that, they can continue that rev share. And the other reason that we love rev share is that it's globally. A lot of traditional brokerages, you have regions. You have to go somewhere within that area, not at eXp. eXp is the largest independently owned brokerage in the world, and we're the fastest growing brokerage in the world. And we can partner with anybody anywhere. And the prime example is I partnered with my upline Tharmila in Toronto, and even the founders of our group, the Wolf Pack. One is in Dallas and the other one is in Calgary. So we can partner with people all over the world. I have agents in California, here in Houston, soon to be Montreal. So we have agents everywhere, and we can still help each other. We can still partner and still benefit off of each other. So I can attract agents as long as eXp is in that region or that country. I can partner with them. So it truly allows you to build a global business that no other brokerage is doing that. One of the last reasons that we chose eXp, or basically who to partner with at eXp, we already knew we wanted to come here. We were looking at who to choose for our sponsor. You get that option here and who you want to align with. Your sponsor is everything, and it will make or break your business. So I have other videos on how to choose the right sponsor. You can go to my website and look at the blog articles on that as well. But we decided to align with the Wolf Pack. The Wolf Pack was founded by Connor Steinbrook and Mike Sherrard, and they are just phenomenal people who are crushing it. And Mike right now is like the top recruiter in the company because of the amazing value that he adds. These people go above and beyond for their agents and had an amazing value stack. That's what I was looking for, is what value stack could I take that value stack, offer it to my agents, and build on that foundation and build where I'm strong at. And inside the Wolf Pack, I met my business partner, Tharmila Rajasingham. We ended up starting a marketing company called together MIF Media, which we're in the process of rebranding from Marketing and Mindset to MIF Media. And it's a full service marketing agency for real estate professionals. And we were able, from Toronto to Houston, to be able to work together and build something great. In our group right now, we have right under 50 agents, and we're killing it. We have one of the best value stacks in all of eXp, and honestly, in any brokerage cannot compete with what we got here and what we have developed to build on top of that amazing foundation. So one of the reasons I decided to align with the Wolf Pack directly was because of Mike's Social Agent Academy. So we get access to top Facebook training, YouTube training, Instagram, LinkedIn, ManyChat, TikTok, all the training you need to how to have the right tools to grow your real estate business, how to do video, how to do lead generation the modern way and do it the right way. Was valuable to me. A lot of people pay thousands of dollars for that training, and we get it for free. You can give it to my agents for free as well that partner with me. And on top of that, we have weekly mastermind calls. We have over 6 of those right now, from anything from how to build your rev share to production training to mindset training to book clubs, everything that you need to grow not only your business production wide, but also yourself as a person and mindset. And that was super important to me as well. And then aligning with my sponsor, Tharmila, we get her amazing KV Core lead generation course. I've never seen anything like this on the market. It literally goes into depth. Most of the KV Core trainings you see out there just show you how to quickly set it up. But she really shows you how to use it and how to generate leads and convert those leads from a true marketing standpoint. And that's the real reason I aligned with this group, is they spoke my marketing language, and I could see that my agents could benefit that. From the moment getting into the real estate field, I saw that the number one thing agents struggle with is marketing. And that is so evident, because that is why 87% of real estate agents fail in their first 5 years of their career. It's because they truly don't understand marketing and how to stick to a marketing plan. So that was important to me, is to have those resources, but also be able to build my expertise on those resources. So people that align with me, not only do you get all of those amazing things, which there's so many there to cover, and you can see those in other articles and videos I've done, is you get my sales funnel. So you get my 15 years of experience as a web designer in SEO, and you get your own sales funnel to be able to attract leads, to nurture those leads, convert those leads into clients, everything you need to have a successful real estate marketing and sales funnel. You get that for free with me. You also get an agent attraction funnel. I'm going to have my real estate SEO course coming out on how to get found on Google. You get all of my trainings for free. You get access to my marketing company. We do one-on-one consulting about how to build a marketing plan for you. And on top of that, you get branding resources. And one of the best things is that we have one of the first ever social media content platforms called Karuvi Social that I helped build with Tharmila. And there's nothing like this on the market. We had agents that were struggling with what to post and stalking other agents' social medias, spending 3 to 4 hours a day figuring out what to post, and the posts never convert. And so we needed to show them how they could take a strategy. Even though they had all this amazing social media training on how to use it, the creative content side was still what they were struggling with. So with Karuvi, you get unlimited templates, daily strategies, everything you need to put your social media on autopilot, to generate leads on autopilot so you can focus on income producing activities. So if you're interested in joining eXp and taking a look at all these amazing resources that we have to offer, and you want a non-pushy consultation, down in the link below, there's going to be a link to learn more about my real estate group as well, more about what we offer at eXp, that we offer at no cost or extra split to you. You just join my group, name me as your sponsor. And if you want to book a call and see what your numbers look like here at eXp, or what we could do for you as an agent if you were to join my group inside of eXp, go ahead and book that one-on-one call with me. I'd love to talk to you and see where you're coming from. If you're too shy for a call, feel free to email me, drop your questions in the comments below. I even have a chat thing on my website that you can talk with me as well. I would love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, you want future trainings, drop those in the comments below, and make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow this video to see all the amazing trainings that we offer so we can help you grow your real estate business and take it to the next level. And I'll see you in the next video.